Hello everyone, I'm Thomas Zuber, and today I'm going to present to you my research and analysis on student news habits. First, we took 59 students at LaSalle Secondary and surveyed them about their news habits. Firstly, we're going to take a look at the three individual variables that I decided to focus on. Then, we'll talk about those and compare each of them to each other. The three hypotheses that I was looking to prove are as follows: that students who watch more news will be more confident in their knowledge, students who watch more news will be more polarized in their trust of politicians, and that the confidence level in knowledge and confidence in politicians are going to be intertwined and affect each other. Firstly, we asked them simply how much hours they spend each week watching or reading news. The options we gave them were in intervals. Secondly, we asked them about some topics and asked them how much information they felt they knew about these topics. We gave them a scale of confidence level from 1 to 10. Then, we asked them how they thought politicians were handling those issues. Again, it was a scale of 1 to 10 for their confidence level. If you need to see any of these graphs again, simply rewind the video. In general, most of the survey participants watched less than 3 hours a week in terms of news. Additionally, most of them had a high confidence in their level of knowledge, and the majority had a mid or low level confidence in politicians. Now here, we compared their news watching times to how confident they were in their knowledge. For this chart, a cubic regression curve was chosen because it has the highest coefficient of determination, and the y-intercept was really not weighed in as they're all quite similar. Here, we compared again the news watching times, but instead to confidence in politicians. Again, a cubic regression curve was chosen because it demonstrates the mixed responses up until the typically higher responses from frequent viewers. And here, we compared the confidence in knowledge to confidence in politicians. For this graph, we chose a quadratic regression as it appeared to best fit the gradual increase and flattening that was found across all confidence levels but the first. In summary, the graph shows a few main things. Firstly, most people watch less than 3 hours a week of news, have a high confidence in their knowledge, and a low confidence in politicians. From this data, we can draw several conclusions. On average, people watch less than 3 hours of news per week, again, and usually rate their confidence in knowledge around 4 out of 10. On the 3 to 4 hours per week interval, all participants rated their confidence above 4, so we can draw that people who watch more news are more confident in their knowledge. Secondly, confidence in politicians, although gradually increasing, was relatively mixed for those who watched little news, but those who watched more news were more confident in politicians. Thirdly, there is a very weak and arguably no correlation between confidence in knowledge and confidence in politicians. This does not match up with the third hypothesis. This connects to other research. In 2014, the BBC did a survey of similarly aged people from 16 to 24 and found that the majority, around 70% of them, were not interested in politics. This coincides with the data found here, seeing that the majority of students watch no or very little news. Additionally, a survey by Global News in 2015 found that most young people simply didn't trust politicians. This is again reflected in the data, as the chart measuring confidence in politicians is skewed to the left center, with few people having a high level of trust in them. Overall, this project has revealed several interesting pieces of data about the student population and their habits in terms of news. If this research were to be repeated, it is better that a larger sample and from a larger area is used to get a better idea of an average high school student, as well as to take into account socioeconomic factors that could impact news habits or confidence in knowledge/politicians. In totality, the project was useful for learning about data science. It offered practice with methods of surveying, recognizing bias, writing papers on research, and formally presenting research. It was a fantastic introduction to data sciences and properly conducting research. Here's my bibliography with references, and of course, these two links will be available in the description. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.